weird. The opening menu uses more of the resolution real estate than the actual in-game. Odd. All right, let's go. I think what we're trying to do now is go back to the town, and I kind of saved mid-world map just to kind of, because it was D&D night. I was running late. That's what it was. And of course, I get all the way to the town without a single encounter. Frickin' figures, dude. Frickin' figures. I was being bombarded with random encounters before, and I couldn't get out of there. I don't know if I need to go to the castle. I can't remember exactly what part I did. I think I just need to take the boat to the island because I found the treasure or the key or whatever it was. Please try your best. So doesn't it feel final? The time has come? Oh. Fear, now's not the time to be 420 blaze it, okay? You went through 8,000 emails today? For your job or for, like, personal? Because holy crap, dude. Personal email, jeez, dude. You don't still have it on for getting email when you get followers, do you? Hey, Suitmaster, what's up? I used to do that at first, for like the first 2,000 followers that I got. Well, maybe less. I think I stopped doing that before I got partner, and I had partner at like 1,500 followers, I think. I want to say. So, but I did that for a long time, and I would look into every single one because, like, you know, oh, I wonder what this type of person is, or what they do, or if they're a streamer or whatever. You know, I would go onto their Twitch page and look, and I don't do that anymore. I don't, for obvious reasons, I don't do that anymore. That's why you have filters. Yeah, I know, right? I guess I could just get into a battle and have her cast Unstone, and then. The problem is I'm going to need to find something that cures stone if I don't have it. Yeah, I would turn that off, man. I would turn that off. You're a growing boy. You need to minimize the footprint there. Unless you actually still really want to go through them like I used to when I was, you know, getting started or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't get very many followers a day anymore, though. I get, on average, like, I think 3 to 7, so I don't really, it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. But I play, like, really niche games, you know. Who in the world really actually wants to, like, is like, researching Star Ocean on the SNES to be watched, you know? Oh, what's up, Mog? How's it going, man? Which one's my favorite? It's still 2. 2's never gonna be beat. It's a better version of this, and it's just they couldn't quite capture Star Ocean with the future Star Ocean games. The problem with, like, Star Ocean 3, 4, and 5 is they really went off the deep end in fan service as soon as 3 came out, and especially in 4, and they just stopped caring. Not so much in 3. 3 still has a little bit of integrity left, but like if you watch Star Ocean 4, man, it's just giant jiggly boobies half of the game, and then Star Ocean 5 is just watching some girl's ass the whole time. It's so obscene and fan service that it's hard to take the game serious. And while the games are still pretty good, in fact, I actually like Star Ocean 4 better than 3 and 5 better than 4. It's just you can't take it seriously. There's no integrity there, and so, like, 3 is definitely worthy of playing as well. But the story really makes it a hard sell, as well as 5. Star Ocean's story for 3 and 4 are just really bad. Really, really bad. But the stories in Star Ocean 2 are really good, and it's from what I remember anyway. And the combat's still cool, the characters are neat, the systems are fun. Ass Ocean, yeah, pretty much. The Moogles are the only reason people stick around. That's true. Actually, you know what's funny, Arian, is that, like, typically average sub count reflects average view count pretty one for one a lot of time. And not so for me, because a lot of people just sub for my emotes. Probably a lot more than like as like on average, like percentage wise, Baru's probably still way ahead of everybody, you know, because like the pandas are everywhere. Everybody just subs to Baru for pandas, and he's a very popular streamer and he's great, but let's be honest, you know, he's probably got like 20,000 subs, and then, you know, that doesn't reflect his viewer count. But I probably have like on average twice as many subs than I do my average view count. Whatever, I don't care, man. If people want to support me just by subbing and going, that's cool. I'm fine with that. But yeah, you were told Cloud Strife is the worst emote on all of Twitch the other day. Only sub for emotes. Thank you, Neo, for the sub gifted. Only sub for emotes. Yeah, I'm okay with that, man. And also, the whole point of people flipping out and saying it's the worst emote on Twitch is exactly why I have it. That's exactly why it's there. Yeah, exactly, Sammy. Exactly. It's basically a big old deal with an email. Thank you, Neo, for the sub gift. And yeah, people just can't recognize true art when they see it. That's okay. Caius, who's that one? Is he the sword guy? You think the Demon World's interest really here in a place like this? Roxas, let's open the gate. Right. I only sub for the tit. How is that name on Twitch? How is that name on Twitch? How does that? Oh my god, dude. Thank you, Neo, for the sub gift too. I only sub for the titties, apparently. Whatever. Thank you very much for the support. See any surprise drop Bravely? Yeah, I don't know how much I like it because Bravely Second was basically just Bravely Default with a slightly changed dialogue, so I never played it. I don't know. Yeah, the 8-bit glasses really make the 4K of Cloud Strife pop, for sure. We're going into there? You scared? I'm not scared. It's just that you're right. We have to. If we're gonna save everyone, let's go, everyone. They announced the definitive edition for Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Yep. For May, and I'm extremely hyped for that. Demon World Return? No. Why does it feel like this is the final dungeon? Like, what? Whatever. The background is gorgeous, yeah. The Crimson Shield! I will not let you pass. I don't know how to voice him. Is he a robot or what? I will not let you pass. You murdered my parents. You were the one who took them from me. I never once thought I would find you in a place like this. I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. We're right behind you, Marvel. Thanks. What about Angel Dude or whatever? Ha ha ha. Don't make me laugh. Time for you to die. Randomly. He's just like randomly here. Whatever. I'll just keep hitting him while my teammates do literally nothing. I'm just gonna press the button. I'm gonna do this. This place reminds you of the Void? Yeah, a little bit, doesn't it? Okay, I won. I pressed the A button. I will take that 3,000 experience, thank you. Yeah, nothing personal, kid. Did we do it? We did it, Marvel. We finally defeated him. It's not over yet. Wait. I am grateful to you for releasing me from the curse. Grateful? Never mind for now. Astral is in terrible danger. What? Hurry, my shadow is after the bladeless sword given to me by Rias. Bladeless sword? Why would it go to Astral for something like that? Thought it was just some fancy wall decoration or something. At any rate, we can't ignore his warning. We need to hurry back. Do you mean back to Astral? Now, will we make it in time? Can we use the Eye of Truth? It's supposed to be open. Supposed to be able to open gateways between places, right? It's worth a shot. But why did he tell us? Wasn't he an enemy? Hand it over quietly now. To you, it's nothing but a toy. And we're here. What We won't let you get away with your plans. I'm so confused as to what's going on. I'm the Rio Crimson Shield! What? What? Oh, God! Why is his writing so bad? How would he know that I encountered the fake Crimson Shield at all? How would he even know that, to say that? Also, just... Well, if you're anything like your fake counterpart, this will be a very easy battle, so I'm just gonna press the A button. He keeps on trying to raise his sword and then failing. I'll get him this time. This time. Oh, he's dead. Okay. I will take the 3,000 experience again. Thank you. Retro Phoenix, thanks for the host. Rias. This is probably what he was after. What kind of value can there be in something like this? It really is just a handle. Let me see it. Oh, she's looking at that. She's looking at that going, oh, I need this for personal study. I'll be right back. It's a personal massager. It's just a personal massager, everyone. Oh my God, what the hell is that? A beam sword? And a high-powered one at that. I've never seen one like this, even in the Federation. This could be a trump card to use against Asmodeus. Yes, they were terrified of it, certainly. 4 sword ×2 acquired, apparently. There's 2 of them. Apparently there's 2 of them. And then... What the hell? And they're just gonna... Sure. And they're just gonna throw us back on the island. Just randomly. That is so unceremonious, man. Oh, I'm so glad to get her a huge weapon like that for her. Thank you, Neo, for the 110 bits. I've never seen one like this, not even in the Federation. What? God, this game's storytelling is really, really, really shoddy. Like, it's bad. It's super bad. Like, we randomly in the dimensional world, Crimson Shield shows up out of nowhere, and he's just a side character story guy, you know, for the 2 people in my party. And then, like, just the forced exposition and the random teleporting to the town, and then we're back to the island again. And it's just like, the way it's written and portrayed and everything is just horrible. It really does feel like a 14-year-old wrote it. It really does. But that's the point. That doesn't, no, Rio Power. These are things where localization is less of an issue, and this is how the story is being told, because the localizers, they don't create events to teleport here and teleport there and create instances and put characters in different places. All they do is translate the text. That's it. So, or maybe censor some visuals, but that's it. But that's not for fan stuff. So this stuff, this is part of Star Ocean. It's just part of it. The dialogue translation might be poor, and it is, we've already determined that. But the way the story is presented to the player, like the guy being in the random dimension area out of nowhere and then just being thrown back and forth and stuff, that's 100% part of the original game. Oh, wow, that's a slight increase in damage. I'm so glad I put, oh my god, 1500 experience per kill too, for battle. I'm so glad I put fear in my party, or I got fear in general. Because holy crap, especially with this force sword now, like, dang. Also, I like how randomly you just get 2 force swords, you know? Like, wow, look at this one singular sword. This is just one sword, and then it's like, we're just gonna give you 2, because why not? Good thing I got lost in that one dungeon for literally ever, because I'm super OP right now. From being lost in that OP dungeon, yeah, I'm very high. I gained like 20 levels in that dungeon. I went into it at about like, what, 28 or 25 or something like that. How much SP am I getting per battle, I wonder? I don't know if it goes up the further you go into the game or not. That could be from bosses, though. It was a Darth Maul lightsaber. Ah, got it. They just dropped a mini nuke on me, and it did like 200 damage to one person. Keep getting blocked. I need to increase my accuracy. Alright, let's see how much. I want to say that it was 27 skill points. That could have been 217 HP though. Not a whole lot. What is it? Yeah, I need that maxed out. But like, okay, part of localization is really just translating things to make sense to the audience, right? Storytelling is consistent, like especially in a like a bad localization is going to be literal. We've talked about this many times through the course of this gameplay, but because it's taken 3 weeks to beat it, you know, over 2 days a week, the conversation pops up a lot. But like this, the localization is fairly literal, which means that if things are being told about the story, they should be told to the player, you know? But they're not. Like random, like this whole dimensional thing, this whole Devil King or whatever, like it just came out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. And now suddenly we need to, you know, steel ourselves to beat the Demon King. Finally, after all this time, he's been such a thorn in our sides, and we've known about him for all of like 5 seconds, you know? Mega Weasel, the developers of this game were originally the creators of Tales of Fantasia, and they all left the company to found Tri-Ace and make Star Ocean right after. So the reason it looks and sounds so familiar is because it's the exact same dev team. Weapon, I will identify that. A good translator can do a lot, sure, but there's only so much they can do. There's only so much they can do. and like events and stuff that are created, like to send players certain ways, or how the players need to go about the execution of the story and everything, that's 100% on the original dev team. Whoops. Let's try to level it up. I have a funny feeling that the level of Identify creates better weapons and items and stuff the higher it is. So, where's my identifier? It's area. Oh, I banked her, I forgot. Identify is item lore, mineralogy, medical. So we can just... Slayer Sword. Well then, I just got 2 OP swords. I doubt this is gonna be any good. Oh, not for me anyway. It's probably for Kaya's, yeah. Slight upgrade. Yeah, translators and localizers can't make actors do anything different or alter scene orders, so the flaws with the storyboard itself. Thank you, Zohar, for putting it into words that I could not. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly the problem here. It has nothing to do with the dialogue. It's how it's given to the player and the storyboard itself. Thank you, Neo, for the 110 bits. You have to wonder what the local technophobic population did with that lightsaber thing. I can't help but imagine some poor sap inspecting it, accidentally triggered it, and impaled themselves to the head. Sounds about right. Especially since she was able to activate it so easily. It's like, I'm so sure they didn't even bother looking at the thing and trying to push a button or anything. Pretty accurate. Thank you, Neo, for the 110 bits, dude. But the problem is, Rowdy, is that they've been doing it constantly. It isn't just like this one instance where, oh, whoops, they forgot to, like, you know, present proper conveyance. It's constantly just, oh, and now this is happening. You know, it's just a really poorly told and implemented story. It's just all it is, you know. Berserk sword. Why all the swords? Well, it's better, but I mean, I don't know if it's like cursed, whatever, just put it on. I'm not using them anyway. Yatta! I have not played Tales of Fantasia all the way through. I've only played the really poor English translation up until the boat scene, and then I was done. I got to the boat scene and I was just like, this is shit, and I turned it off. So I waited until an official translation, which there is in the Game Boy Advance version, which is on the list, by the way. The Game Boy Advance version of Tales of Fantasia is on the viewer choice list. But Tales of Destiny is my favorite Tales game, so I mean, I'm sure I'll enjoy Tales of Fantasia, but I don't know about the story. Yatta! Man, the XP here is bonkers good. And the enemies are very, very easy. That is the one, Cyberventure. That is the one. It's really poorly localized. It's shock value for shock value, without actually being good localization. Misty symbol, huh? Looked like a shield. let's just... Okay, so it must be an accessory. There's a PlayStation version of Tales of Fantasia? That I did not know. I did not know about that. I mean, it's not even about like it being adult or anything like that. It's just poor. It's poor taste. You know, it's poor taste. That's not the type of game to have that kind of language, you know? It's just out of character, basically. It's like watching G.I. Joe, you know? And then suddenly the two of the male comrades are talking about someone saying, yeah, I bet she fucks like a tiger. Like, it just doesn't belong there. It's not the right place. What is this? What is this? This building certainly looks very high-tech. It's Asmodeus inside. It was officially released after years of being worked on, and it was really good. Didn't realize it was taken down. What was? I thought the PlayStation translation for Tales of Fantasia was much better quality. What do you mean? Wait, is there an official release of Tales of Fantasia on the PlayStation, or? Exactly, Neil. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. But it's really strange that something like this is here in a place called the Demon World. I see you, Treasure. I should probably explore this place greatly, because I get the funny feeling that it's possible that this is just the halfway point of the game. It's either the end of the game or the halfway point of the game. And if it's the halfway point of the game, these items that I'm picking up are going to be huge boosts. But the fact that I'm in my high 40s in level suggests that it's actually the end of the game. So it's kind of hard to tell where I am in the game. But if I had to guess, like if I had to put money on it, I would say end of game. But yeah, I think mostly what's going on is my experience with Star Ocean 2 is trying to persuade me that it's not the end of the game. The Misty symbol wasn't even the OP thing. It's the swords that are 10 times better than everything else that I have equipped. That's really what's going on there. The Misty symbol was only 10% int, which isn't even all that strong. It's good, for sure. It's definitely a useful trinket, but I don't know. I wouldn't call it OP, personally. Or a Calcum. Actually, you know what? No, I've been getting, like, N-tier crafting materials as well, so... The only thing that would bug me about this being the end of the game, aside from the fact that it would be a very short game, is that I haven't really had an opportunity to get my skill ups to actually be useful. Like, most of my crafting is like level 5, and I have like Orichalcum to work with, but I can't do anything with it. So I would like more time to level up my crafting stuff and utilize that. But I think the problem was that I probably invested too heavily in effort. I put everything into effort for everybody, which is great because it gives training, which gives them extra XP, but also it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. Effort reduces the cost of other skills, so I thought, oh, if I'm going to level up something, it's going to be effort, because it reduces the SB cost of other skills.